Hello, beautiful divine feminines. This is going to be a message from the divine masculine. And before I even got started, a card popped out and we have focus on success. And I heard she doesn't even know how much I care about her. She has no idea. And so with this message already, divine feminines, I'm getting that your divine masculine is desiring for you to focus on success in your union and only seeing your union as successful. Just already out the gate, I love that they have a message of, I need you to focus on you, focus on feeling good, focus on really just bringing more joy and happiness into your own personal life. And he is going to do the same thing of focusing on how can he make himself better to make this union thrive and to be just very, very successful, the most successful relationship you both have had. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe. I am Kanisha, and I look forward to giving you this message today. Let's go ahead and see what we already got going on here as well with Embrace Your Power. Yeah, so, wow, just a lot of energy of just really feeling powerful, feeling just... I'm hearing the word unstoppable, knowing your worth, knowing your value, really embracing who you are at the core. When you do that, that invites your divine masculine to do the same. And also the divine masculine is feeling like he has the energy to embrace his power now. He is finding it more easier to really think things through about this union and how he is showing up as of in the present. Right now, I'm also hearing the divine masculine is wanting you to know that he's just letting go of the past. He is not about to dwell on the past. He doesn't want to continue living in the past. He's really working on being in the present moment and focusing on his success and focusing on his power. He's thinking things through on really being more, not just logical, but more in his feelings when it comes to the direction that he's headed in. Yeah, it almost feels like he's taking a step back and just kind of pausing and observing before he actually moves forward. A lot of the divine masculine are very action-oriented. They kind of just do what they think at that moment in time. Then later they kind of have to backtrack and be like, oh, maybe I should have thought that through real quick. But it really feels like they're maturing in this space of moving through their feelings all the way and thinking things through. Yeah, we have faith here. So he's having a lot of faith in himself. I love that. He's having a lot of faith within himself, but he has a lot of faith in this connection. He has faith in the divine, that everything is coming together, that God is bringing you guys together. He really has faith that he can collapse these timelines in his mind of thinking that he has to have everything perfect and that he has to have it all together before he can come your direction, divine feminine. But he wants you to also have faith as well. Let's see what is going on in his heart space, spirit. What is the divine masculine going on in his heart space? Okay. Oh, yes. We have forgive and forget. So the divine masculine is really wanting you to know that in his heart space, he's learning to forgive himself and also asking for forgiveness as well. Maybe there had been some type of just falling out, or maybe some words were said, but he really wants you to open up your heart and forgive him. And also he's working on forgetting the past. Like I said, he's really letting go of the past. He knows that he can't change the past. He can't make it different than how it occurred. He's just wanting to just forget that version of him. But I'm also hearing he wants to learn from that version of him. He really wants to grow and mature in the space and recognize the role that he played. But in his heart space, he's really asking for forgiveness in this space from you and for just that's what it is because I'm losing my words, for not communicating. There we go. He wants to ask for forgiveness for not communicating what he was moving through, maybe how he felt, what was on his mind. And he's really trying to learn how to communicate and really share with you what is on his heart and mind and be able to put those words together. What I'm hearing is that I have never felt this way before. That is exactly what I mean. I have never felt this way before. So I don't even know how to start articulating how I feel. I don't even know how to start to organize my thoughts and my words on how I feel about you, besides that it's just so deep and it's so much sometimes. It feels so overwhelming, but he knows that it is something that is so worth pursuing and putting time in, and that it is for him. But that's where he really is having to have faith, is that he knows that this is for him and that it is safe to go all in and love here, that it's safe to go all in with who he is becoming for you. He really desires to work on himself because he desires to be better for you. I love that, Divine Feminine. He also is thinking about a family, having a family with you. Yeah, he's thinking about having a family with you and how he desires to show up in that space. He wants to be better for you and your future family, Divine Feminine. I love that. He's dreaming big, reach for the stars. He's really starting to have just bigger dreams come into his mind the more that he lets go of these restrictions, these limitations within his heart, within his mind. He's starting to have downloads come through where he's seeing a bigger picture with you guys. He's seeing just your life together. He's seeing marriage. He's seeing family. He's seeing life purpose. He's really just starting to dream bigger. There were things in his life that really made him think small and not step outside of his comfort zone or step outside of the box. And right now he just really wants to, like the card says, reach for the stars and see beyond what his 3D world is showing him. He wants to get past his limitations. He wants to really reach his potential with you and within himself, because he knows that you are meant to have so much more. The Divine Masculine wants you to have everything that you desire. He wants to be able to provide that all, but he knows that in order to be able to give to you in that space, he has to think bigger, be bigger, just really allow himself to move in a direction that he always felt was scary and that he always felt maybe he wasn't good enough. But you inspire him, Divine Feminine, to really become the best version of him and to give all of his love in this space with you. He is also imagining solutions. He's thinking about what it would be like to have the life that you both deserve and desire. I'm hearing he's really thinking about, how can I handle myself better the next time around so we don't end up in the separation phase again? How can I handle moving through my feelings and these fears instead of shutting my Divine Feminine out and making her feel like I don't care about her? He's really thinking about how to come into this union in such a mature and loving way so that you can trust him, Divine Feminine. That is really what he desires, is for you to be able to trust him. He wants you to put all of your barriers down towards love and to just open up your heart to him and trust that he is equally healing as much as you are, that he is really looking at this union as much as you are. He wants you to know that he's putting in the effort, Divine Feminine. He really desires to feel seen and just loved by you. It's so important to him. He also desires to build on solid ground with you, Divine Feminine. He knows that the reason why you guys went into separation is because the foundation that you had built on wasn't solid, and he wants to build a solid foundation with you that's unbreakable, that cannot have anything happen that is going to make you guys go back into separation. Like, he is determined to heal separation consciousness between you two. I absolutely love this. Okay, let's go ahead and check out how he is feeling about his Divine Feminine. How is the masculine feeling about his Divine Feminine? Express your joy. You bring so much joy to your masculine. He thinks about, I already see him. He's thinking about you. He smiles. His heart is beating. He feels like a kid in a candy store. Like, he's just like, wow, like, I'm just so happy that she is mine. And he's really claiming you in his heart, Divine Feminine. And he really hopes that you claim him back, and that he's just feeling so much joy. He also loves when you express your joy. He smiles from ear to ear when he sees you expressing your joy and just doing things that you absolutely love and that bring you just so much happiness. So allow yourself to do that. That is so beautiful. How is he feeling about his divine feminine? How is he feeling and seeing? Or we did feeling. So how is he seeing his divine feminine in this moment in time? How is he seeing his divine feminine? So we had 2 cards come out. We have nurture yourself and make a plan. So yes, the divine masculine is seeing you nurture yourself first. He's seeing you making that plan of taking better care of yourself, of really preparing yourself for union. He really loves this. He loves that you are able to put yourself as the top priority, to really focus on who you are becoming, divine feminine. He loves that you are making a way for yourself and that you're not just in the sad space. Like, I know we probably move through some sadness at times because we miss our divine masculine, but he's really loving the fact that you are still living life and that you're going out there and making things happen. So continue doing that, divine feminines. Continue doing you. Continue allowing yourself to move forward in the direction that God and the universe are guiding you to move forward in. Let's go ahead and pull from a different deck and see what he thinks and feels about the connection between the two of you. What does the divine masculine think about the connection between him and his divine feminine? Effortlessness. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah, so he's really starting to understand that he can't force this union to come together. He can't control. He can't try to make things happen or manipulate it, that he really has to allow it to be effortless. He knows that as he surrenders to God, it actually becomes a lot more easier for him too, because he really has faith and trust that God has you taken care of. And he really has faith and trust that you're fully protected. And so he's really surrendering into that effortlessness, to allow it to be easy, to allow it to come to him, and to not try to just force things. He knows that when he tries to push and he tries to make things happen, it's like trying to drive a car before it's ready to be driven kind of thing, and then it's going to cause more issues and problems. So he's really working on allowing things to just be effortless and allow it to just come to him. What else is he thinking and feeling about the union? How does he feel and think? Yep, I love this. Oh my gosh, just so much surrender to inner peace, just so much like easiness, peace, just allowing things to flow. Cultivate that inner peace on a daily basis and quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within. Enjoy the inner refuge. Other will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So again, this is a really interesting energy for the divine masculine to be in, because they're usually like action, action, action. Let's go, let's go, let's go. But both these cards have the word flow in it. And I really feel that that's what the divine masculine is doing. He's kind of just sitting back in a sense of working more on looking at his feelings and why he does things instead of trying to always take action and stay busy. Okay. So he's really surrendering into his inner peace instead of trying to stay distracted about his union. He desires to feel at just ease with this and to look into the space of recognizing that your union brings him so much peace. Before, it used to bring a lot of fear and chaos, but the more that he is allowing himself to process his feelings and go with the flow and really allow himself to just kind of just go within and start to know himself better, he's finding that the union is really bringing him more peace than it was fear. That is such a beautiful message. What else is the divine masculine thinking and feeling? Okay, the success card came out again. Surrender to success. So divine feminines, this is the second time the success card has come out, but in a different deck. So he is really focused on bringing success into this union. This union is going to be the most successful relationship he's ever been in. I'm really getting this energy of the divine masculine being like, this is the last relationship I'm going to be in. I'm going to make sure that I do everything I possibly can to make this successful. So know that he is working on himself to be able to provide the most loving, beautiful, enjoyable, just, oh my gosh, I just feel so, I just feel so much joy. I just feel like I could scream at the top of my lungs and be like, I'm in love. It reminds me of that Tom Cruise video where he's on Oprah's couch and he's jumping on the couch and he's like, I'm in love. Like this kind of energy. He is ready for your union to just thrive and for everyone to see you together. He sees you guys as a power couple. He is ready to just share with the world that you are his and he is yours. I really am getting the vibes that this divine masculine is going to love you out loud. Like he's going to be the kind of divine masculine who posts pictures about your guys' date nights and just post things about how much he's in love with his woman. He wants the world to know that you are his. That's what, I love this energy. I love this energy. And the next card is surrendering the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yeah. So this is one of the ways that he's going to really work on making this union successful is to surrender the habit of people pleasing. He's really going to learn how to speak his needs and to really be true to himself. In other relationships, he found that he was always trying to make the other person happy. And then he started to have just resentment of feeling like there wasn't an equal give and take. This could have been a little bit in your union too. And he's just recognizing that in order for this to be successful, there needs to be a balance of being able to hear what your needs are and to be able to help provide in that way, but also being able to provide for his own needs. Both of you filling up your own cups and overfloweth into each other's cups, which I really, really love. Perfect. All right. Let's see what else. What is he thinking about the divine feminine? What is he thinking about the divine feminine? Surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay, I love this. The universe is asking for you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, so what he's thinking is that the divine feminine is really letting go of negativity, is really letting go of lack, is really starting to fill her own cup with deep, unconditional love. And he sees her just becoming this beautiful, blossoming flower that is just attracting so many things. I really just see like a flower and so many bees trying to like get its pollen, but he knows that you are really sacred and he knows that you really value yourself and that you honor yourself and that you know your worth. That's what he's really seeing too, is that you're letting go of all of these old limiting beliefs and old patterns about how maybe you thought you weren't good enough for him and how you weren't valuable and he didn't see your worth, but he knows that that is an inner job and that you are doing the work. He loves that you are doing that work because it really is attracting him to you, divine feminine. Now, what does the divine masculine think the divine feminine feels about him? That's what I want to know. What does the divine masculine think? Oh, I love this. Okay. He believes that you are surrendering outdated beliefs, not only about yourself, but about him too, which is the truth because you're one. When you release outdated beliefs about yourself, you are releasing those outdated beliefs about your twin flame. Because how you feel about yourself and think about yourself is how you feel and think about your twin flame. So I really love this. Letting go of the limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, and then you can own your power and soar in life. Yes, that is beautiful. He really feels that you are starting to see him in a better light instead of looking at him as your enemy, is what I'm hearing. He wants you to know that he desires and chooses to be your best friend, divine feminine. So let's go ahead and pull from the romance cards and see what messages the divine masculine has for you. What does your divine masculine want you to know at this moment in time and how he's thinking and feeling about you? What messages does the divine masculine have for his divine feminine spirit? What does the message, the divine masculine? Ooh, okay, let's see here. Hit the floor. We have reconciliation. I love this so much. So your divine masculine desires to reconcile with you. He wants you to know that you are the love of his life. That is the truth. You are the love of his life, and he wants you to know that you are everything to him, divine feminine. He is coming for this union. He is not going to let anything stop him from coming back into union with you. And he is choosing in every moment this is the message that's coming through, is that I need you to choose us. Every time you think that this isn't coming together, Divine Feminine, I need you to choose us because it's happening very soon. I need you to continue just being persistent in what it is that you truly desire. Do not entertain separation. Do not entertain negative thought processes about our union. Do not entertain negative old versions of me, because you have changed and I have changed, Divine Feminine. He is so persistent in you seeing him in a new light, because he has been so persistent in seeing himself in a new light. And he's hoping that you will see that he has changed, that he has done the work. That is so... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. This is so beautiful. I love this so much. Not us as a Divine Masculine want his Divine Feminine to know. This is so beautiful, Divine Feminines. I hope you know that you are so, so loved. The next card is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, so he's wanting you to know that you are divinely guided in every way. And even though you both have come to this understanding that you're twin flames, but maybe have come to it in different ways, there is nothing. He wants you to see that there is nothing that could keep you two apart. It didn't matter how you got to this place, whether you have a really beautiful relationship with God and maybe he didn't at first, or on the outside it just looked like there was no way this is coming together. But he's wanting you to know that God, the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, is going to make sure that you two are brought together, because this is a divine spiritual connection. Nothing could separate you two. The only thing that could is the illusion of separation. And so he really wants you to know that you are completely loved by the universe and by God, and that he desires to continue growing in this spiritual relationship with you, Divine Feminine. He knows that you are the one. He knows it. He knows that he's already met his wife. Oh my God, she knows he already met his wife. He is ready to claim you as his wife, Divine Feminine. What else is the Divine Masculine wanting you to know? What does he... Yes. He desires to spend some one-on-one time with you, whether it's a weekend getaway. I'm really just seeing you guys being in one of your bedrooms, just hanging out for the day, watching TV, not leaving bed, eating food, just talking and hanging out. But this is what he desires in his heart. He really wants to be in that space with you. And he also, like I said, he sees you as his wife. So he's dreaming big, Divine Feminine. He's thinking about things that maybe you never thought he thought about. He's thinking about the wedding, the proposal, the honeymoon, the children that come afterwards, what that house would look like. How would he provide for his wife and give her the best life? The Divine Masculine is thinking about some really big things that he was avoiding for a very long time. And he's really starting to take off this mask. We have deception here. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yeah, he's starting to take it off. He's starting to realize where he was hiding, where he was fearful of looking at things, where he just wanted to kind of play this role of kind of aloof. That's what I'm getting, kind of just in delusional world. But he's realizing that he can't do that anymore. He doesn't want to deceive himself anymore. He doesn't want to deceive this relationship. So he's going to really step up in his true power and completely surrender to this love, because he knows that it is so worth it. I love that so much. Okay. And then let's go ahead and pull just a last few cards here for you, Divine Feminine, to wrap up this message. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, you definitely want to do that. And let's see what else we have going on, just because we want to make sure we continue being able to bring you these beautiful messages from your Divine Masculine. So one has popped out. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace it. New possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Again, coming back to please release the past is what he's asking for you to do, because he's ready for these new possibilities. He needs you to have faith. He really desires for you to just open up your heart and really choose to go all in with love. If you have fear anywhere around your union, That is the place that desires love, because love and fear cannot live in the same space. So we want to make sure that we are moving through those feelings using the mirror exercise. And let's see what else we have going on. What is the divine masculine? What is his last messages to his divine feminine? What does he want her to know to help her just keep holding the faith and persisting in her inner work and moving forward? What does he want her to know? Look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Divine feminine, this man is so in love with you. He knows that there is no one else like you, that there is no one else who could fulfill all of his desires, his wants, his dreams, it almost feels like he's like, wow, I thought this was too good to be true, to find my perfect match, my perfect woman, the one that I knew in my heart that I deeply wanted, but I didn't know that she could possibly exist. And because you do, it scared him, divine feminines. It really required him to have to let go of everything that he thought he knew, because he didn't realize he was going to be this loved by God. And he didn't realize that all of his dreams could possibly come true. And so sometimes when that happens, we tend to self-sabotage because we don't feel good enough. But he was willing to do the work for you, divine feminine, and for himself, because he knows he deserves the best. Oh my goodness. We have all these messages wanting to pop up. Let me grab this one. We have trust. I love this. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Trust your divine masculine, divine feminines. Trust yourself. Trust the process. Trust that he is doing the work to come together with. If you're doing the work, he's doing the work. Okay? If you feel guided to do the work, it's because he's doing the work. So trust your union. That's all you can really do at this moment in time, is surrender and trust and have faith in the process. Let me grab one more, and then we're going to ask the divine masculine some questions from the answer angel deck and see what he has to say. And we had twin flames. Your passion ignites. He knows y'all are twin flames. He cannot deny it. I love that so much. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the answer angel deck. And so, divine feminines, I want you to think of a question that you want to ask your divine masculine. And I'm going to pull some answer cards here to help bring some peace and clarity to your mind. So just take a deep breath in. Think of your question. Release attachment to what the answer may be. Know that it will be perfect for you. So what is the answer to the divine feminine's question here? We have opportunity. Know that a new opportunity is coming in. She has a lot of abundance coming in. It looks like just really beautiful opportunities of coming together, of just a lot of love and abundance, and just there's a light here. So it feels like clarity. A lot of clarity is going to be coming in, and that you're really it feels like a lot of support too. A lot of support is coming in. Okay, let's pull two more cards to answer the divine feminine's question. What else do you have? We have a year from now. I feel like some of your guys' questions were like, when are we getting married? So if that was your question, a year from now, I really love that question. And let's go for one more. Can we answer the divine feminine's question to her divine masculine? What is the answer to that? We have yes. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this reading. All right, divine feminines. Well, I hope this was very helpful for you. I hope you feel so much love from your divine masculine. And if you need any support in your inner work and on your journey, your twin flame journey, definitely check out twinflamesuniverse.com. You will find the free intro sessions there. There's 8 of them. You will also find the ascension coaches there who are ready to help you heal all of your blocks and any upsets within your union, so that you can truly come into harmonious union with your twin flame, and you can have all of those dreams that he has come to life, come to fruition in your reality, divine feminines. You are meant to have your harmonious union. Again, definitely like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. This is Kanisha. I appreciate you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.